Hi everyone, in this one I'm going to show you how I made this boot desk table. I made it to paint in a better position and to draw more comfortably on my iPad. Yes, you can buy this thing, but I felt like working with wood. Was it worth it? Yes and no. Not in the sense that I won't recommend it to anyone. It's easier and cheaper to just buy one, and you need access to all these materials and tools and space to work because you make a mess. But it was worth it, because I had fun making it, and I loved that I made it, and I use it every day. Before making it, I looked at photos of similar things on the internet, so basically, I copied what made more sense to me. I had some measurements beforehand, but I changed some of them as I went. This video is a bit different and maybe more boring, but I hope it's interesting. Let's see how I make it. It was my first time using this kind of saw, so I needed some practice to get used to it. At first, I used this ruler thing the tool has to cut the pieces as wide as I wanted, but it didn't work very well. It was better to draw the line and follow it than to trust the ruler. Here I'm marking where to cut to make the biggest piece of wood. I cut it tilted, so here I'm trying to correct it with a smaller saw. These two long wider pieces will go on the side of the big piece. Sorry for being so technical and well spoken. I sanded everything and tried to make the two pieces as similar as possible. These two thinner pieces will be this. I show it in a photo because I don't know how to call them. They need holes in both ends. So I use this tool. I don't know the name either. I call it Dremel, but I know it's a brand and not the real name of the tool. But it's this multi-purpose little drill that you can change the head and do different things. I'm making the holes in the lateral pieces too. Here I'm gluing the side pieces to the main piece. Try again. And then I put nails on the strings. More sanding. We want everything to be really smooth. I sanded the back corners to make them brown. Now, in a thinner polywood, I'm marking the pieces that will go in the lower part of the desk. We need this to hold whatever we put on the desk without using tape. Here I'm marking how much it will stand out. I glue it to the main piece. And I added 4 nails to make sure it stays in place. And more sanding, and round corners so I don't stab myself while painting. We are going to call these legs. So the legs needed some sanding and rounding so they could move as they should. And here you can see the legs in place. The round stick will connect the legs, so they move as one. I had to take the legs off to nail the stick to them. Now I'm going to cut the tooth pieces that will make the desk cable to stand in different positions. I use this sanding head to make the grooves. And try to make both pieces as similar as I can. I glued them to the legs. made a hole on both of them, and added a screw to make them more secure. And put the leg pieces on place again. And now I'm marking, let's call them the arms, to keep with my weird logic. The process was similar to the legs, but shorter, and I had to guess myself how long they should be, so I can have the position options I want. More sanding. Making the holes bigger. Here I'm cutting this one big chunk of wood that I used to hold my iPad. And now the piece of round stick that will connect the two arms, and will go inside the grooves, making all this thing work as it should. It looks like the arms were a bit too long. I made this a year ago, so I don't remember. Now I'm nailing the stick to the arms. I did part of it on the floor. And I sanded and rounded the edges. And I put the arms on place. And it worked. So that's it. It's not perfect, but I love it. And I've been using it for almost a year. And it's super comfortable. And now it's hard for me to work with my iPad on a table without it. I probably should sand it again and add some kind of varnish because it's getting dirty. But it's my baby and I love it. Thanks for watching. Bye.